Coach, we were 5-79 last year. Why the playoff talk?
Well, we made a couple of key trades, and we got the funk.
Oh, well, glory be, the funk's on me, Bobble.
Keep that funk alive. Keep that funk alive.
Well, it's 1975, and we just be keeping the funk alive.
Aloha, everybody, and welcome to the first episode, but not really the first episode because we're going straight into number 30. 30, but this is the 0 to 100 podcast brought to you by Too Close to Call. As our go-to-market strategy has changed. Exactly right, Pags. Our new market strategy, like we revealed to you guys today, April 16th is when we released it. I don't know when the hell you're going to hear it, but we're breaking things up, giving you shorter podcasts, more podcasts, all brought to you by Too Close to Call. And as we were going through that, we totally forgot the best part of the episode, and that's our favorite athletes to wear the number that we're on.
Yeah, and we're jumping into number 30, and it looks a little bleak in the 30 category.
Exactly right. Since we're not going to have, hey, this is episode 30, 31 of our Ultimate Show, we're going to do our one-off, call it 0 to 100.
0 to 100.
Here we go. And we're at 30 because we left off on 29.
How are you going to spell Hunnid?
Oh, man, a couple different ways. Keep the people guessing. Hunnid, Hunnid.
I think take one N out
Hunnid.
and it'll be good.
So, but yeah, man, number 30s. We didn't have a lot to choose from, like you mentioned. Did you come up with one as you were looking through?
Yeah, I give a shout out to Corey Clement.
Okay.
Glassboro.
Friend of my brother-in-law's.
Friend of your brother-in-law.
Hopefully get you on the podcast eventually here.
100 yards receiving in the Super Bowl.
Awesome. Coming off knee surgery, LCL surgery,
Yeah,
but he's
down
bouncing
here.
back pretty good.
Down here in 2018, but I'm expecting big things out of Corey this coming year. I actually went with another Philly native,
Okay.
Rasheed Wallace.
Oh, baby.
I
Now
always
we're
enjoyed
talking.
watching him play. I know he wore 36 every now and then, but the crux of his career, he wore number 30.
Was he a Carolina guy?
Carolina guy as
Yeah,
well.
that's
But,
what's up.
yeah, from Philly, always reps Philly. Loved watching him play.
Which Rasheed's your favorite Rasheed? I know he's been on a couple of different teams.
Well, I mean, he started with the Trailblazers, so he's always got that. But I think I remember him most being in the early 2000s with the Detroit Pistons, their world champions run.
He
with
was on those teams
Yeah,
that were
so
really
it's
good,
like
right?
Chauncey, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince,
Yeah.
and Ben Wallace.
Yeah, with the fro, Ben.
And I always remember them with the Malice at the Palace. He was involved in that whole thing, and I remember
What
where
a
I
fucking
was.
day that was.
I was
man.
sitting at PJ's after I think we were at a Parkland football game, and all of a sudden I peek up, and the game was over. There was like 40 seconds left, and all of a sudden shit got real.
Well, it was 2004, so we were, freshmen in high school?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we were at a Parkland basketball game or something. We were all just sitting at PJ's
Unbelievable.
eating. And then all of a sudden, somebody throws a cup at Ron Artest, and shit went down.
That was the first time something like that had ever happened,
Yeah.
right? Like, not only in our lives, but, ever.
Going into the stands?
Yeah.
I mean, you had the Ty Domi fighting the
Okay.
Flyers fan
Yeah,
out of the box,
that's a
but
good
that
call.
wasn't – he was in the stands, literally having fans trying to pull him off this guy.
The one guy throws the water all over
Yeah.
him, and who was it? Steven Jackson, I think, came in swinging over
Cocked
top.
the guy. And then they got them on the court, and then Steven Jackson comes running up and cocks another Detroit Pistons fan in the face.
Oh, my God, dude. And Rasheed Wallace was the instigator?
Oh, well, Ben Wallace was the one that got pissed.
Okay,
and
so
then
it was a
she got in
Wallace.
the middle of
Double Wallace.
But, yeah, that was wild.
I like
Who-
Rasheed. He beat up the Sixers a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. He always came with that optimal three, that
I know.
Robert Horry-esque kind of shot.
Big time shot, man. That's a good one because the names you see when you Google it are NHL. You get Martin Brodeur.
Ew.
Yeah, but dude, he was like the best
was
ever.
amazing.
He fucking killed us
Yeah.
for 2 decades.
Dude, we couldn't get a fucking shot past
Even
him
when he
to
was
save our lives.
Even when he was way past his prime, he was still like, get this fucking guy out of here.
Yeah.
So football, it looks like the number one name that pops up is Terrell Davis.
TD, I enjoyed watching him
Broncos.
as well.
That one, him and John Elway, that's what I remember.
Him
kind of
with
that
his
combination.
migraines. That was the first time I ever knew what a migraine was.
There you go. Baseball, actually, the main name that floats around is Nolan Ryan. However, the controversy is there. He wore a couple different numbers throughout his career. So which one ultimately, are you riding with? And I may hold off on that one. But obvious respects, if I end up not picking the later one for some reason I can't think of now, he was fucking unbelievable.
Well, he was one of the best to ever do it.
So if you have time, maybe we'll discuss this on our Netflix show, but watch the documentary Fastball on Netflix, and it's about people throwing like 100 and how back in the day the radar guns used to do it when the ball crosses the plate. Now they do it when it's out of their hands.
Right.
So it seems faster now than it was then. And I believe, long story short, Nolan Ryan threw the fastest pitch at like 106 or 107 or something like that. And he was a starter, dude, going deep into games. It was unbelievable. But the 30 I'm picking, actually, and it's not based off his play on the ice bags.
Okay.
It's based off his personality off of it.
I think I know where you're going with this.
I'm going with Ilya Brizgalov,
Oh.
Mr. Universe himself.
Oh, my God. That guy. How many years did we give him?
Only 2 years. We signed him for like 5
That's
and a
what I
shit
was
ton of
saying.
money,
Yeah.
but then they bought him out after 2. And looking back, dude, reading these stats in the moment, I was all for moving on. This guy stinks. He only played 59 in 40 games, so he was hurt a little bit on top of being a fucking wacko and all that type of stuff. Yeah, dude. We're going to play that audio in here, so that's going to be a good 45 seconds.
I don't know. Right now, as I'm very into the universe, like how it was created, like what is it, the solar system is so humongous big, right? But if you see our solar system and our galaxy and on the side, it was so small, you couldn't even see it. Our galaxy is huge, but if you see the big picture, our galaxy small, tiny, dot in the universe, and you think and we have some problems here on the Earth we worry about compared to nothing. Just be happy. Don't worry. Be happy right now.
In the 59 and 40 games, the first year, dude, he went 33 and 16 with a 2.48 goals against. And the year after that, he went 19 and 17, but he had a 2.79 goals against. So that would have probably played pretty well these last couple of years as we were trying to.
Yeah, we were starving for a goalie with Mason being back there.
That may be one of the only instances where the crowd in Philadelphia just ran a guy out of town. Was like
one of the only instances?
Yeah, who can you think of else? Just the fans kind of being like, we hate this guy, get him out of here. Maybe DeMarco Murray?
Potentially Ben Simmons.
Potentially, that's in the future. I mean, Chip Kelly was Chip Kelly, just didn't work. We didn't really run him out of town.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, Chip set his own grave.
T.O. was his own deal. We didn't really run him out. He kind of did it himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we ran him out. Briz was just Briz. And all of us were just like, no, can't take it.
I would say the only thing close to that is McNabb, but McNabb stuck around
and
never went away.
And everybody understood why they traded him.
Right.
Like, hey, you want to keep playing? We don't want you anymore. We have the next guy. You're out of here. Like, we didn't have anything behind Briz. We were just like, fucking bounce, dude.
Yeah, if anyone comes up with something else, because I can't think of anything.
DeMarco Murray's the other one I'm thinking.
Well,
because he slid and didn't run out of bounds one time and didn't run a guy over, so we ran him out.
Howie was getting rid of every single person that Chip had his hands on.
That's it. But yeah, hey, that's our 0 to 100 podcast, keeping it short and sweet. Wanted to get you guys the goods if you think of anybody else.
We didn't think of Chef Curry.
Oh, Steph Curry. Shout out Steph Curry in the commercial with Michael Ojo.
Yeah.
So, fan of the pod?
Sure.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Definitely.
We messaged him. We tagged him.
He
we gave nothing back, so we'll take that as a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So subscribe like Steph Curry. Be out there. Just specifically to Too Close to Call.
Too close to call, people.
We'll see you
later.
Coach, you were 5 and 79 last year. Why the playoff talk?
Well, we made a couple of key trades, and we got the funk.
Oh, well,
Glory be, the funk's on me, Bobble.
Keep that funk alive. Keep that funk alive.
Well, it's 1975, and we just be keeping the funk alive.